Welcome to The Rite of Passage with Vanessa Riley, the podcast where storytelling meets passion and every page turns into a new adventure. I'm your host, Vanessa Riley, and together we'll dive deep into untold histories, reflect on current events through a historical lens, share behind-the-scenes writing insights, and explore the ups and downs of the author's journey. From rich historical novels to unforgettable characters to pop culture's intrusion on the written word, hey, we're going to explore it all. So grab your pen, your notebook, and let's begin our journey through the written word. Let's start your rite of passage. Dead to words. What words will they use for your legacy? Some will love you. Some will hate you. It's the yin and yang of life. In a way, it makes it a beautiful journey of discovering and loving who you are. Haters, well, the worst they can do is hate. So I'm consciously living life like it's platinum. And when the haters come around, I'll be like Teflon. MJW. That's a quote signed Malcolm-Jamal, who most knew as Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the beloved actor and director who was taken from us on July 20th. At 54, Malcolm-Jamal was still a young man with more to give. I was on that hot mess platform, sneaking around, looking for my British feeds and Love Island edits. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. Why can't I seem to quit that platform? The news hit of the tragedy. For once, for a solid hour, my feed had nothing but quotes from Jamal's peers, celebrating his life, championing his work and work ethic. Others expressed shock and sent love to his family. It was an amazing, eerie thing to see this hot trash social feed be human. I think that's Malcolm-Jamal's final miracle. People from all perspectives, from different political backgrounds, all ages. Those who first saw Malcolm-Jamal as Theo on their TVs growing up, or caught him in streaming reruns. It was a love fest, a verbal and pictorial purge. And before that moment is lost on us, I want to take another second to think of his other gifts. Did you know Malcolm-Jamal was also a poet? In January 2024, a video of his TED Talk was posted to YouTube of him performing one of his poems, Vulnerability is My Superpower. The man we knew as Theo, the actor, the director who did everything from New Edition video for Heartbreak to TV episodes like Season 8 of The Cosby Show, episode 147, Vanessa's Big Fun. If you know, you know. Yes, that Malcolm-Jamal gave a TED Talk that, in this superhero-seeking world, stands out. He said, "Vulnerability is my superpower." He stepped up on that stage and quoted, "Vulnerability can be a scary thing, even when we're on the mend. Black boys boast bravado, not to seem broken, and often so do black men. I see you, looking for clues, listening for clues, longing to know what I'm not telling you, as if I'm hiding in plain view. My most intimate thoughts belong to me, like a woman's body when she says no. So I reserve the right to go as far as I like. Because though I live in the public eye, I don't subscribe to the dog and pony show. For I have learned to discern who cannot accept all of me. That was the quality I saw in Malcolm-Jamal's acting. His presence defied toxic masculinity. It surged with quiet pride and gave us something raw, the boy next door, the smile that sits with ease. For those of us who write romance, that is the magic we want on the page for our heroes. Someone who's fighting the fight on the outside. But when he is with the one he loves, we see respect and vulnerability. Malcolm-Jamal was a musician, too. One with range. On his last album, in his song, Selfless, he writes, "It's a piece about finding my voice, being comfortable in my own skin, and not being ruled by other people's opinion of me." It's a tricky place to be because as an artist, what people think about you and your art is an important part of connecting to your audience and therefore your success. However, living your life trying to please everyone else is not living. That is a difficult ballad, to think about the definitions of success. Especially as a writer or any type of creator, you need someone to like your work. When you're a Black creator, you need somebody to champion and sing your praises, because doors often close. Heat comes from nowhere, and everyone is looking for a scandal to make some part of their mind say it was deserved. It was right for some negative attribution. It gets very difficult to walk in the light, to be the light, when everyone seeks to dim it. Malcolm-Jamal knew this tension. His praises are being sung because he found his way. On that TED stage, he concluded, "Vulnerability is cool. It is strength. It still allows you to be a man. And vulnerability offers the greatest gift. It allows you to open up to yourself and love yourself. Because the most important thing is the simple belief that you are enough." And as I stand here, in the power of my own vulnerability, I am telling you, you are enough. Just imagine what you could give to the world and what the world would see in you if you were no longer hiding in plain view. Poetry works out those demons, the things that torture the soul. Dear readers, writers, creators, I need you to be poets. I need you to work out everything in your soul so that when it is your time, people can remember that the life you lived was about your gifts, not your flaws. That you spoke truth with joy and, yes, vulnerability. And that every time you step on stage, people could see the bright light in you. For you have light. We just need to be brave enough to let it shine. Thank you, Mally Mal, for your legacy of words and images. My prayers and love go out to Malcolm-Jamal Warner's family, friends, and fans. Books to get us through these moments are Milk and Honey by Ruby Kaur. While not specifically grief-focused, its emotional themes of loss and self-love will resonate and help readers process pain and survival. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. This is a young adult's rivals forced together, slowly letting guards down and discovering depth and compassion. The Hookup Plan by Farah Rashan. This is a playful, steamy enemies to lovers that evolves into something tender and emotionally grounded. Think Theo grown up, following in his Dr. Dad shoes, but messy. The Love Lyric by Christina Forrest is a tender, slow burn romance between a widowed single mother and an emotionally available R&B singer that beautifully explores grief, healing, and second chance love. This week, I'm highlighting Turning Page Bookshop through their website and bookshop.org. Hey, help me bring momentum to Fire, Sword, and Sea. Spread the word and pre-order this disruptive narrative about female pirates in the 1600s. The sweeping saga releases January 13th, 2026. The link on my website shows retailers large and small who've already set up pre-orders for this title. Show notes include a list of the books mentioned in this broadcast. You can find my notes on Substack or on my website, vanessariley.com, under the podcast link in the About tab. Enjoying the vibe? Go ahead and like this episode and subscribe to Rite of Passage so you never miss a moment. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you'll come again. This is Vanessa Riley.